Welcome to Mystic Musings with Toby Hewitt. I'm Toby Hewitt, and I'm your guide through time and space and all points in between. Mystic Musings will give you insight into who you are, why you are here, how to live an authentic life, and where you fit into the universe around you. Join me on this path of mystical exploration. Welcome to episode 29 of Mystic Musings with Toby Hewitt. This week, we will continue examining the idea of living in the light as we continue our mystic journey. When we live in the light and serve as light workers, it is both a choice and a calling. We chose to be incarnated to help to serve humanity and the planet it lives on, and the universe it revolves within with compassion, empathy, grace, and love. We chose to answer the call to live a life so full of love that the light energy is evident as we move through our day. Are we perfect in this endeavor? Not by a long shot. There have only been a few that have risen to that higher level while incarnate, and it is not perfection that is the measure of their success, but their ability to love through the challenges of the darkness, to lift others up and into the light, and to stand beside them, that reflects their experience of having done so throughout the ages. These are masters whose connection to the grace of the creative spirit is a bond we all have, but few recognize. Yes, we chose to live in and of the light, so we can serve through the energy of love. But it is also a calling. We are called with a clear intent to move beyond our daily impulses and further into the realm of parting the darkness and letting our light shine into the unlit corners that fill with the energy of those who work only in and of the ego. We are called to offer comfort and solace and a space of peace and acceptance to those who are afflicted by those living within the darkness. Lightworkers are increasing in number, or at least in courage, because it takes courage to face the darkness, call it out for what it is, and send light to vanquish it. It takes courage to stand up and speak out against the avarice that is accumulated on the labors of others. We are increasing in numbers because the need for the light is so exponentially increasing at this time that every light worker is being called to bear witness to this love energy and open our arms to those who need the compassion this light brings. Those who live in and serve the light are aware of the sensation of the light/love energy vibration. It's hard to put that into terms that people will understand, but it's the same thing, the light and the love. It's the same energy. There are moments when this energy so fills every pore of their physical beings that there is no doubt that there is more than what we can see with our 5 physical senses. There is more indeed than the physical plane. The sensation is one of quiet effervescence. This amazing vibration fortifies and sustains the light workers' spirits and their soul connection, one to the next. So when there is a gathering of these light workers, whether purposefully or not, there is a melding of energy so strong that the light becomes palpable. Each person present knows there is more, so much more to do. And by being aware of their numbers, they gain the courage to continue on the path. And it does take courage to serve the light, the courage of not knowing if the effect of their very existence here at this time will indeed make a difference that can change the course of things that are into the positive potential of what could be. When light workers become aware of their greater mission, there is a moment, or in some cases many moments, of wondering if it is a delusion or indeed ego that is driving their impulse to be of service. This misperception is not helped by those who do not recognize the light in the person, but rather are drawn to perhaps question the sanity of the light worker. For how can such a thing exist, the doubter wonders? How can anyone be called to live in and of the light in this age of so-called advancement of the planet? The mundane, the everyday existence that holds people in its grasp is not a reflection of the greater existence of all, but rather simply a space of lessons for spirits at all levels of learning. There are those who are progressing at a slower rate than their classmates, and these are those who doubt the most, but need our compassion the most. It is within the realm of courage that we can reach out to them and gather them into our arms, that they can feel the energy of light sent to them within the embrace. When we embrace these people, we embrace the spirit within them that reveals to them the connection of us all. When light workers focus their energies on service, miracles happen. They are impelled to sense and heal the negative energies and forces working on the planet. They pour forth compassion, empathy, and love to heal those who need these energies, and they work to promote peace within communities. Their service helps to raise the consciousness of the planet, and in doing so, increase the measure of light available to those who live on it. They are open to the guidance of those on other planes, whose wisdom can help to mitigate feelings of doubt and inform the spirit working in and of the light of the pathwork necessary to continue their walk within this energy. It is also reassuring that these beings offer their own level of light to protect and nurture the incarnate worker. So if their toil is not made easier, at least it is not made more arduous. Light workers know that there is a universe of guides, teachers, masters, and angels on other planes that sustain their work, and that within the light they are bound to these loving beings. They also know, when they feel the encroaching darkness, that they can call on these light beings for protection as a shield against such forces. By imagining, which is the same as creating, a light pouring down from above and cascading around them, they can retain their center, continue their work, and know they have nothing to fear. And now here is the secret. We all can be light workers of one measure or another. We can all work in and of the light. We can all avail ourselves to the energy of love that is ours, because it is the source of our creation. We are beings of light, and we can all work to serve that energy, which means to let love be our guiding force and a beacon to others. The light worker has many tools available to him or her to sustain their work. Chief among these is the practice of mindful meditation, maintaining a connection to nature and listening to the wisdom contained therein, and finding like-minded people with whom to share knowledge and experience. And, in addition, just to make it a little more fun, there are physical aids such as candles, incense, and even Himalayan salt lamps that can help us in this journey of service. The exercise for this week is to find physical tools that resonate with your spirit, so that these can help to increase your connection to the light, and to spend time in meditation and in nature to find in that quiet space the peace necessary for this work. If not now, when? If not us, who? Next week, please join me for episode 30, when we will examine the idea of the eyes and the ears of the heart as we continue our mystic journey. Thanks for listening to this episode of Mystic Musings. Please join me every week to continue our exploration of all things mystical that can help you have a more practical and magical life. Please visit my website, TobieHewitt.com, for more information and to read my blog postings. And join me also at pathwaystomindfulness.org to learn how you can schedule a presentation. I am available for mindfulness training, demonstrations of psychic abilities, and individual readings. I also have a number of books on mystical topics on Amazon.com. I look forward to hearing from you and answering your questions. Please contact me through TobieHewitt.com.